This is the luxury world. Get inspired with us today and tomorrow. In the current landscape of luxury watch collecting, the United Kingdom's Rolex market continues to reveal signs of deflation across the gray sector. As of September 2025, resale values for numerous Rolex references have softened, offering collectors and prospective buyers a rare opportunity to acquire previously unattainable models at increasingly accessible prices. This trend reflects a shift in consumer sentiment and market conditions, particularly in cases where access through authorized dealers remains prohibitively limited. In this video, brought to you by the Luxury World, we will discuss the ongoing shifts in the UK Rolex market, which are best exemplified through a collection from a leading online platform specializing in luxury timepieces. Please subscribe to Luxury World for exclusive access to upcoming insights, curated content, and expert guidance to help elevate every step of your watch investment journey. Beginning with the Oyster perpetual line, several dial configurations remain in high demand, particularly the 41mm variants. A notable example includes the beige dial OP41, while some listings reach as high as £11,850, reflecting a premium of £6,285 over MSRP. Watches of the Veil recently priced the same reference at £7,995. This represents a significantly lower markup of £2,345, illustrating the benefit of strategic patience as dealers adjust to shifting supply and buyer behavior. Similarly, the new blue dial OP41 is gaining popularity due to reduced production in favor of more in-demand configurations, such as pistachio and beige. Watches of the Veil currently offers this reference at £6,995, translating to a modest £1,200 premium. With authorized dealer availability virtually non-existent for this model and waiting lists exceeding 2 years, acquiring this model through the gray market appears justified at this pricing level. The pistachio dial OP41 also remains heavily pursued, though prices are gradually moderating. While other platforms list the smaller 36mm version at £10,350, the 41mm version from Watches of the Veil sits at £8,995, or £3,345 above MSRP. Forecasts suggest continued decline through early 2026, particularly after Rolex's annual January price adjustment of approximately 3 to 4%. Transitioning to the Datejust collection, two contrasting segments are apparent. The smooth bezel Datejust, currently listed at £8,250, represents a modest premium of £850 over retail. However, this reference remains attainable through authorized dealers with a typical wait time of 4 to 6 weeks. In such instances, direct purchase from retail channels remains preferable. Conversely, fluted bezel configurations across all dial colors remain heavily allocated and difficult to acquire at retail. Watches of the Veil's listing at £10,995 for a fluted bezel Datejust equates to a £1,545 premium. For buyers unwilling to endure multi-year waiting periods, the gray market alternative represents a realistic and time-efficient solution. Within the Submariner range, pricing also reflects the broader market correction. The classic Submariner date is currently offered at £9,650, which is £1,550 above MSRP. Minor negotiation could bring this closer to £1,400, offering reasonable value for one of Rolex's most universally recognized tool watches. The Starbucks variant, featuring a green bezel, is listed at £11,700, representing a premium of £2,150. Given the limited allocation and difficulty securing this model without a previous purchase history, this price point remains relatively strong. The GMT-Master II collection has seen the most dramatic price fluctuations. The Sprite variant has dropped significantly in recent months, now listed at £13,750, a £3,650 premium over retail. Meanwhile, the Pepsi remains a grail piece for many collectors, commanding a price of £16,995. This represents a substantial £7,354 markup over MSRP. Despite the steep premium, these models sell quickly on the gray market, affirming their continued desirability, albeit with risk of post-purchase depreciation. The Batgirl, a GMT variant with a Jubilee bracelet and a black-blue bezel, also maintains strong demand. Watches of the Veil has listed this model at prices ranging from £13,000 to £13,650, which translates to a £4,000 markup. These watches are often sold within a day of listing, suggesting that demand still outweighs supply, at least in the short term. The Bruce Wayne GMT-Master II, also on Jubilee, is listed at £14,700 or £5,550 over MSRP. However, this configuration is often considered the least collectible within the GMT lineup, leading many to pass on the premium despite the model's aesthetic appeal. By contrast, the two-tone Guinness GMT-Master II presents strong value, currently listed at £15,500, roughly £300 below MSRP. Given its substantial gold content and underappreciated market position, this offering reflects the kind of value that seldom appears in the Rolex ecosystem. Turning to the Daytona, one of the most mythologized Rolex lines, pricing remains inflated across all variants. With an MSRP of approximately £13,600, current gray market listings hover near £24,995. This 83% premium is among the highest in the catalog. One listing for a 2025 dated model offered no price change from the 2024 version, despite being newer. The warranty card year alone often justifies a £250 with £500 difference, confirming how even minor details affect resale valuations. Nevertheless, prospective buyers should remain cautious, as resale losses can reach £7,000 immediately upon wear. Current resale offers often max out around £27,000, making the Daytona an emotionally driven acquisition rather than an investment-driven one. Within the Yacht-Master collection, compelling value emerges. A 2022 Yacht-Master 40 in steel and platinum is listed at £12,350, which is £2,850 below retail. A 2024 version was previously available at a similar price. Haggling could potentially bring the price closer to £3,000 under MSRP, making this one of the strongest value plays in the current market. The yellow gold Yacht-Master on Oyster Flex also offers surprising affordability. Priced at £22,995, the model trades £5,155 below MSRP and includes receipts proving original full-price purchase. The original owner likely took a significant loss to secure another allocation from an authorized dealer, highlighting how leverage-based buying within the authorized system can backfire financially. Within the Sky Dweller line, the green dial variant commands one of the highest premiums. Watches of the Veil currently lists this configuration at £19,500 to £5,150 above MSRP. This watch, however, demands a substantial wrist presence and remains a polarizing choice. For collectors desiring rare complications and bold aesthetics, the price may be acceptable, though not universally justifiable. The Rolex Day Date, particularly in braid dial configurations, presents a unique market anomaly. While these pieces are occasionally marked up on the gray market, authorized dealers can often fulfill such requests within weeks. By specifically requesting braid dial variants, buyers may bypass lengthy waiting lists entirely. Accordingly, no gray market premium is recommended for day-date references in the current environment. Prospective buyers are advised to observe general market patterns, including Rolex's predictable annual price increases. In the UK, 2025 saw only one price increase, deviating from the traditional January and September dual adjustments. Meanwhile, buyers in the US remain susceptible to further hikes due to macroeconomic factors. For those pursuing 2025 dated watches, November typically offers the best acquisition window, post-summer lull, but prior to annual retail increases and holiday demand spikes. As the line between retail and gray market continues to blur, educated consumers will remain best positioned to extract value from the evolving Rolex ecosystem. What are your thoughts on the topics shared in this video? We would love to hear your perspective. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments and give the video a thumbs up if you found it insightful. Do not forget to follow Luxury World for more curated content on fine timepieces and market insights. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to welcoming you again in our next video.